That's why you need to repeat, the same movement over and over again. Then it's like body memory. Your body remember. The mind doesn't have to tell the body do that now, because if the mind has to think and then tell the body to do it, too late. Now we're moving out of, now we're no longer in that position. You change. Now it's something else.
So how do you focus then on building that conditioning? Is it through positional sparring? Because I think you said you stopped lifting heavy, so you went to Olympic lifts and hill sprints.
Yeah.
How do you train to keep the longevity? To be able to do, like you're saying, to train at such a level. Is it, do we need people to be doing a bit of weight training, some sprinting, but also be on the mats? What's your take on the people who say the best way to be conditioned for jiu-jitsu is to do jiu-jitsu? Would you agree with
Yeah.
that?
It is the best way. Nothing compares to doing jiu-jitsu. I think, I mean, as an athlete and a hobbyist is completely different. So let's say, most people that train jiu-jitsu are just hobby. They do for the love of the sport. So I think when you're young, your body's strong. You can be in awkward position. Your body can be twisted, and then you'll be fine. Like, today I had a little bit of pain in my back. Next day, you're brand new. As you get older, it's different. You
Oh
suddenly
yes,
you got a little pain on your back that will stay there for days.
definitely.
So yeah, so I think some kind of weight training. To be honest, like any basic weight training is fine. If you can squat, do pull-ups and push-ups, that's fine. That's enough. If you do that twice a week, like 70% max of your of your power, 70%. It doesn't have to be more than that. So that means you're making your body stronger. Your lower back, the muscles of your back gets a little bit tighter. The muscles on your shoulder get a bit tighter. Your joints, everything gets stronger. So when you're going to train, your body, you're not going to get injured as easy, because your muscles will hold. You're building muscles, even small a bit, but now your muscles are stronger. If you don't do weights, and then because jiu-jitsu is unequal on the body, like it's you use more your left arm than your left most of the times. You use more of your left leg than right leg, so you're building the muscles differently on your body. So when you do weights, you align all the muscles together, because if you do squats, is your whole body working both sides exactly the same, carrying the same load, doing the same exercise. So you kind of equalize your muscles when you do weights. That's why I think it's very important, especially for as you get older. Especially, it will help you on your longevity. As you get older, the older you get, it's extremely important to do a little bit of weights, even once a week. If you get squats, put 20 kilos each side, 10 times, four reps of 10 times. That's enough. Once a week, I mean, that's good. Twice a week, amazing. That's it. You need nothing more. So it's not, you don't have to be a bodybuilder, like do crazy weight training. But you do need a little bit. It will help you a lot. Like if I'm doing basic weights, I fell on my shoulders a couple of times during my life. That I have a weakness in my shoulder. I never needed surgery, but it bothers me a little bit. It gives me a bit of pain. Sometimes puts my neck a little bit. Sometimes my lower back, because I'm tall and my core is not super strong. Sometimes I put myself in some situations that afterwards, like my lower back hurts a little bit. So if I'm doing weights, changes everything.